Last August, we stayed at the Disneyland Hotel in Paris, which was a bucket list trip for us. Here is the lobby. It was gorgeous. It had a crystal chandelier with a castle in it. Here was the grand staircase where characters would be popping out every hour. We were upgraded to a room with a terrace on the ground floor. We had 2 queen beds. As you can see, it was Moana themed. Here was our terrace that butted up to Main Street. This was a pull-out couch that made a queen-size bed. We had a coffee maker. Here's what it looks like when you walk out onto the terrace. Again, it's sort of parallel to Main Street.
Okay, can y'all hear the music? Main Street is literally right down this pathway under the skyway here. And here's the terrace to our room.
This was a mirror that actually turned into a TV and displayed our name. It was so cool. The kids loved it. And like I said, characters would pop out from the balconies and the grand staircase like every hour. Here was the D lounge or the deluxe lounge that we paid to have access to. Here is Teddy meeting Cinderella. Again, they would just pop out. Here was Rapunzel. The kids love Rapunzel. And you can see the castle and fireworks from various places in the hotel. Here was what the breakfast buffet looked like in the D Deluxe Lounge. They had hot meats like bacon and sausage. They had scrambled eggs. They had princess waffles. They had an arrangement, of course, of like Parisian pastries. The kids loved the chocolate croissants. There was the different things you could put in your oatmeal, hard-boiled eggs. The kids love this breakfast every day. There's Teddy enjoying her bacon. They also had a restaurant called Royal Banquet Hall, which was a buffet and a character meet and greet. It was kind of spendy, but the food was great and the character interaction was great. They also had high tea available every afternoon with different pastries and desserts. Here was the pool. We loved it. It was never busy. We would go there midday for a break. This is what the outside of the hotel looks like and where guests come if they enter from Disney Village or a different hotel. But since we were staying in the hotel on property, we had our own private entrance, which was about a 20-second walk into the park with no lines and no security since we already passed security. And here's the most prettiest castle. This was a truly magical experience.